Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most famous and useful theorems in all of mathematics, the Pythagorean Theorem. You've probably heard of it, but do you really know what it means and why it's so important? Stick around, because we're going to break it all down. So, what is the Pythagorean Theorem? At its core, it's a special rule for right triangles the ones with a perfect 90-degree corner. The theorem states that if you take the lengths of the two shorter sides, called the legs, and square each one, their sum will be equal to the square of the longest side, the hypotenuse. The formula is famously written as a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a and b are the legs, and c is the hypotenuse, the side opposite the right angle. Now you might think this is just some random math rule, but it's incredibly practical. Ever wondered how builders make sure walls are perfectly square? They often use a method called the 3 for 5 rule. If they measure 3 units down one side and 4 units along the other, the diagonal distance between those 2 points must be exactly 5 units. Why? Because 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared. This simple check ensures they have a perfect right angle. It's also fundamental in navigation for calculating the shortest distance between 2 points. And it's even used in computer graphics to render the 2D and 3D worlds in your favorite video games, while it's named after the ancient Greek mathematician Pythagoras. Historians have found evidence that this relationship was known centuries earlier in places like Babylonia and India. It seems this fundamental truth about triangles was discovered and rediscovered by brilliant minds across the ancient world. There are hundreds of different ways to prove the theorem is true. One of the most visual proofs involves drawing squares on each side of a right triangle. Amazingly, the area of the big square on the hypotenuse is exactly equal to the sum of the areas of the 2 smaller squares on the other 2 sides. It's a beautiful and elegant demonstration that just clicks when you see it. So, from building your house to navigating a map or creating digital art, the Pythagorean theorem is working behind the scenes. It's a perfect example of how an ancient mathematical concept remains essential in our modern world. It's simple, powerful, and truly a cornerstone of geometry. What other everyday examples can you think of? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more math breakdowns. See you in the next video.